Well, did Phyllis get home safely?
Yes, she's back at Rose Hill.
Well, I certainly hope you impressed on that medical staff up there that they should maintain a closer watch on her if she's to continue there as a patient.
Yes, Charles, yes. Should have seen the look on her face when I left her.
May I remind you that she came here to disrupt your daughter's wedding. Fortunately, the only disruptive element was her state of mind, which, whatever that is, I am quite sure she can now enjoy in relative comfort.
You know, Charles, if you ever bite your own tongue, you're gonna die from your own poison.
Oh, come off it, Preston. Don't sit there and tell me that that look of sadness on your face is because Courtney has left the fold. You're simply wallowing in remorse at the methods that you used to manipulate that wedding. Hello? Courtney! Well, you sound as if you're in the next room. How's the new bride and groom, or shouldn't I ask? Preston, yes. He just got in from Chicago. Here, I'll let you speak to him.
Thank you. Hi, sweetheart, how are you? What? You're gonna be back here this afternoon? Well, where are you now? Courtney, what's happened?
Who is it?
It's me, Paula. Come on, open up, Russ. I got something important to tell you.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hi.
You'll never guess what happened to me today.
Tell me, we're entering a new phase in our relationship.
What?
Nothing. No. Look, Paula. I was talking to Ernie, and it seems that the Cupid's been shooting his arrows, but only one of us has been hit.
What are you talking about?
We have been waiting for over 24 hours, Your Highness. Why hasn't the little one returned? How do we know she's not gone for the police?
To tell them what? Now, don't be stupid. I know these young girls. She will take our bait, as long as she is certain there is no great risk.
I agree with Felix, Samuel. She is probably having difficulty finding the slants. So, we shall wait here until she does.
We would not have to wait if he would have called us yesterday when he spotted her. We could have followed her to this Lancelot.
Oh, so much ambition, but so little wisdom.
We will see who the wise one is when the police knock at our door. We could have avoided much trouble if we would have just kidnapped her and made her tell us what that hideout is.
Samir, one of these days you are going to have to learn a little bit of finesse. You will have to learn, or you will die, my friend.
Why do I have to listen to you? This is foolishness anyway. She told Brubaker in the newsroom that she did not know where this Lancelot was.
Come now, all of these young girls are little liars. I'm willing to bet that's exactly what she's doing now.
Fine. You bet with your own life. But do not gamble with the future of Doria or her queen.
Courtney, honey, are you all right? You're not sick. Well, is Vaughn sick? Now, honey, please try and calm down.
What's wrong?
Well, of course I'll wait for you. But couldn't you tell me? All right. We'll talk about it just as soon as you get here. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Preston, what's happened? I mean, they're coming back early?
Yes. They'll be back here sometime this afternoon.
Well, did she say why?
Apparently, they've had some kind of an argument.
Aha. I wonder what Courtney's done now.
You know, Charles, it just might not be Courtney. Recently, a lot of people have been putting a great deal of pressure on that girl.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, I think it's about time she started growing up.
Charles, she is very upset. She's in tears on the phone.
Oh, come off it, Preston. Now, you know that's probably nothing more than the usual newlywed adjustments. Besides, so far as you and I are concerned, our investment has already started.
Investment? You refer to this wedding as if it was nothing more than another business deal.
Well, isn't it?
Well, if you're thinking about your seat on the board of Carpenter Shipping, I wouldn't be too sure that any deal has gone down.
Now, you wait just a moment. I kept my end of the bargain. Miss Courtney Carpenter is now Mrs. Vaughn Sumner.
Well, apparently, from the way she sounded on the phone, that may only be momentarily.
There was nothing in our agreement that had anything to do about divorce. So far as I'm concerned, the moment they said I do, my seat on the Carpenter Shipping Line board was fact.
The inference in a wedding is marriage. If my family isn't going to gain anything by their splitting up, why should you?
You know, Preston, you really are a first-class hypocrite. And may I suggest that you exercise great care and not stir up any marital difficulties between those two, and something else, too. When they get back here, you sit that girl down and you
The
tell...
time for that is over. I've interfered enough in my daughter's life. Now, I may have been part of the plan that got her to the altar with Vaughn, but I am not going to do anything to force her to remain with him if she doesn't want to.
Let me put it this way. I don't think that we should be cultivating a romantic relationship.
Romantic? What are you talking about?
Well, I was under the impression that during our little visit the other day that, well, you sort of misread some of my motives. And then when I talked to Ernie, he sort of confirmed it.
Oh, what does that bimbo know? Look, maybe I came on a little strong the other day.
You were practically telling us that we were made for each other.
Was I?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought I was taking on the assertive role.
The what?
Well, you see, my social worker explained to me that in a relationship, there's the submissive partner and the dominant partner. Well, the way you were acting, I just assumed you wanted to be the submissive partner, so I was left with no other choice. What's so funny?
It's just that, well, I'm just not used to, being dominated, that's all.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get used to it as the relationship develops. At least that's what Tina says.
Tina? Your social worker?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Listen, the point is, Paula, I think that the relationship is going just a little bit differently than I had expected.
Well, you have to learn to break out of the traditional roles and expectations.
Tina told you that too?
Yeah, but I agree with her, you know.
Oh, well, I'm sure you do, and I can understand that. Look at Paula. Just because I don't have a girlfriend doesn't necessarily mean that I want one, you know? I mean, I like you and everything, but...
You just don't want me, right?
Well, that doesn't mean that you and I still can't be friends.
Look, don't give me the friend stuff. You probably don't want me around at all, do you?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you meant.
Oh.
You just think of me as an ex-hooker.
That's not true, and you know it.
Yeah, you just think of me as a little girl. I'll show you, Russ Weaver. I'll show you exactly what a big girl Paula can be.
Oh, hey, come on. Paula, don't run off like, come on!
It would seem that some of your wife's instabilities rubbed off on you.
All you ever think of are your own self-interests.
Oh, come off it.
Look, I know what I've done over the past 3 months. And I'm trying now to learn how to live with it. But there is one thing that I don't think I can learn to live with.
I certainly hope you're not talking about your brand new son-in-law.
No, Charles. What I don't think I can live with is the fact that I am becoming exactly like you. And frankly, that thought terrifies me.
Now listen to me, you bleeding heart. You've never been able to handle things in your own world, and when the going got too tough, you tried to palm off your troubles on people around you.
Yes, that's exactly what you would do. The way you handle your own daughter. She ended up on drugs, couldn't hold a job, couldn't keep a family going. All because of the demands that you put on her.
For your information, she got in trouble because, against my wishes, she married that ivory tower bookworm, and that's why she had such a rough time.
You manipulated her.
And you, of course, did not manipulate Courtney. Now, get to you on that one?
You know, Charles, when we were kids together in Chicago, those hot, steamy Chicago summer days when we'd follow ice trucks around through town, snitching shavings of cold ice. And off of the back of roofing trucks, we'd get little hunks of tar that we'd use for chewing gum because we couldn't afford the real thing. Use the tar to black out our teeth. Played pirates together. Some other dumb game.
What on earth are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that a very, very, very long time ago, we used to treat each other like brothers. I wonder whatever happened to us.
We grew up, that's what happened to us, in the real world, and it simply isn't going to go away, no matter how much nostalgia you enjoy. And you better face up to that fact. Oh, come on, Preston. I think we're probably overreacting in this. They're not going to separate. And if they did, look what would happen to Phyllis.
Phyllis will be provided for.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Look at me. Preston, if Courtney and Vaughn divorce, you're not going to be able to hold your head up in Lake Forest. And what's more important, you will not be able to continue with the kind of treatment for Phyllis. All right, don't face reality. But let me warn you, dear brother. If you renege on our deal, I will give Courtney page and chapter on everything you did behind her back.
So you're a princess, huh? I never met real live royalty before. Well, you're as beautiful as the stories say princesses are supposed to be.
Thank you for the compliment. But now, down to business. Tell me how much money you want from us.
You're not only beautiful, you're smart, too. This offer sounds okay.
That was $3,000 up front.
Yeah, for traveling expenses. And then, as soon as you got your hands on the Bible, another $3,000, right?
Yes, that is correct. But of course, you realize the best thing is that Lance will not touch you as long as he realizes you are his only link to the princess.
That's why I'm here. What do you say?
I say you are a very intelligent girl and obviously drive a, how do you say? A hard bargain.
And now look, don't go giving me no sob story. I know how badly you want this Bible.
You're right. You are very important to us.
Then take it or leave it.
Pay her, Samir. But tell me, when can we expect the slants?
Now, just a minute. There's one more thing that's got to be worked out as part of this deal.
And what is that?
I don't want Adolf and his buddy here following me. You understand?
I can assure you that they won't.
Good, because I'm going to make sure no one's going to be able to follow me.
There, are you satisfied now? Am I not a good judge of character?
Hey, look, I'm no fink. Paula does what Paula says she's gonna do. You just gotta learn to trust me.
And we do, Paula. So take your money and leave.
Just remember, little one. No funny business. Bring us Hugo Lancelot and the Bible.
Just give me my money.
There you go. So tell me, what's been keeping you so busy?
Well, you know, my church is having a revival, so I'm chairman of the contribution drive. So I thought I'd call you and a few of my other friends and ask you to maybe lay aside a few things like Bibles or canned goods, some clothing, books.
I will be very glad to help you in any way I can as soon as my busy schedule allows for it.
Oh, talking about schedules. Seems everybody's too busy now.
Well, who's that?
Dr. Martin. He's having a bit of a problem coming to work on time.
You mean he's coming in late again?
Oh, you heard?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, he and Dave have sort of been at it about that same thing.
What is Ben's latest excuse?
Well, he says that since he's a doctor, he's able to come into the office anytime he wants. I tell you, he's going through something in his life right now. I don't think he knows just quite what to do about it just yet.
Yes. Well, you should know your way from there.
Is that Vaughn?
Hold on a minute. Yes, he's asking directions.
Let me have the phone. Hello, Vaughn. What on earth happened? Well, I know, but you don't cancel a honeymoon because of a disagreement. Well, did you attempt to reason with her? All right, get here as quickly as you can. But I still think that you can... Hello? Ah, he hung up.
Well, what's the problem? Why are they coming home so soon?
Well, it seems that Courtney got upset about something, and of course, Vaughn isn't man enough to take care of it himself. I tell you, if that girl were involved with...
I wouldn't put all the blame on Courtney. When it comes to young love, you usually find both parties are at fault.
Young love has nothing to do with this.
Oh, I'm not so sure. Weddings can be wonderful. But honeymoons, that's a different story. I remember on my honeymoon...
Spare me that, will you please, Mrs. Lucas?
Of course. Oh, does your brother know that they're coming home?
Yes, Courtney called Preston earlier today.
And what was his reaction?
Typical. He doesn't have enough backbone to handle his own family problems.
Oh, I wouldn't call your brother spineless. It's probably the pressure of Phyllis Hill and Courtney newly married.
Well, I certainly hope that Courtney stays newly married.
Well, is there any reason she shouldn't?
I don't really know. I just hope for her sake, and most especially for Preston, that she is not even thinking about divorce.
Divorce?
Lance? Lance, it's me, Paula. I got something important I gotta tell you. Look, I want to make a truce. Lance, come on, don't hide from me. Lance!
What's the matter, honey? Do you know better than to try to steal from me?
Look, look, Lance, it's not that at all. I came back to help you.
You did? What, help me get caught by the police?
No, come on, now, you know that's not true. I haven't told them anything. Now, look, when they asked me, I sent them on a wild goose
You
chase.
did? You didn't want a wild good chase? How come I don't believe you, Paula? Somebody tried to rip me off.
Lance, don't get so angry that you miss a golden opportunity.
You know what, Paula? The only thing I miss is if that bomb didn't go off in your face. You know why? Because now I gotta do all the dirty work myself.
Lance, just listen to reason, okay?
Let me listen to reason? Okay, I'll listen to reason. Right after
Lance, please, just let me talk.
Reason. You want to talk? Who's that out there, Paula? Huh? Is that Brubaker?
No, it's not like that at all.
Well, no. How come I don't believe a word you say? Huh? How come I don't believe one
Look,
thing
I
that you
swear it. No.
Where you're going, sweetheart? Where do you think you're going? You think I'm through with you? I haven't even begun.
Look, Lance, I know where the princess is. I promised her I'd bring you back to her.
You're a liar. You don't know where the princess is.
Oh, come on, Let's. I told you, I just talked to the princess.
You just talked to her? Where is she? Tell me. Now, where is she? Come on, where is
Oh,
she?
you're crazy.
I'm crazy. Yes, I'm crazy.
No!
I'm real crazy. Am I crazy? Let me tell you something. I'm so crazy that I'll kill you in a split second. You understand?
Man, you kill me and you're gonna lose your only chance to sell that Bible back. Now, do you think I'd come down here without guaranteeing my safety? And I am your only link to the princess. Now, I came down here to help you. I just talked to her.
I know you're not setting up some kind of police trap.
Oh, come on, I lied to them before when they asked where you were. You think if I'm gonna turn you in, they wouldn't have surrounded this place by now?
Shut up, shut up. I don't
Oh,
wanna
now,
listen
come on,
to more of this.
just wait. Look, they paid me $3,000 to get you there. Now, where else would I get that kind of money, huh? Man, you take that, and you're gonna lose your chance to get to them.
All right, Smarty. Take it. You got a lead for me, honey? Okay. We'll go see the princess. We'll do that. We'll do it at sundown.
No,
Right.
no, look, she said she didn't want to see just you, she wanted to see you and the Bible.
Don't tell me how to do things. You understand? Don't tell me how to run my business. We'll see her when I want to see her. Now, I'll make a deal with her. Then she gets her Bible. You got it?